everyone, it's Michele Molinaro, local realtor, and also founder of Crazy for Clayton. And this is Crazy for Clayton Around Town, where I'm your guide to the people, places, and experiences in Clayton, North Carolina. And today I am here with Kevin Hassell from Bulldog Express. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure. Glad to be here. Appreciate it.
So Kevin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, your life here in Clayton?
Sure. My name's Kevin Hassell, co-owner of Bulldog Express. By training, I've been a nurse 15 years. We've owned Bulldog Express for 8. Married 2 kids. One of them has special needs, so that's the biggest thing about us. It's just giving back, serving the community, and just trying to support everybody around here. Clayton's growing, super diverse, lots of amazing people. We're all a team and a family.
Awesome. I love that. All a team and a family. All right, so tell us, what is Bulldog Express and what makes it so unique?
Absolutely. So we've owned Bulldog Express for 8 years, located in the 4042 area.
Okay.
It's been a pack and ship store for 20 years. We are the 3rd owner of it. We are kind of the de facto post office in the 4042 area. That's how we're able to serve the community. Using that, we are able to do pack, ship, print. We try to meet the different needs. However, we don't want to just, railroad ourselves going down one path. So we try to help other businesses solve their problems by creative, innovative solutions. We also try to give back and help others. My entire family personally, donators through the Science Museum, the zoo, locally. Just if you have the means, try to support those around us. Others aren't quite as fortunate. So if you have the ability to, you should always try to look after others. On the business standpoint, we do the same thing. We try to help people. We try to be there for others when they're not having a good day. Or, hey, I need a notary because yesterday, somebody needed a notary because their mother passed and they had to solve what to do with the ashes. Being there for them, supporting them, giving them somebody they can talk to. It's not just about doing business and putting money in your pocket. It's about being a friend. And that's the important part. Yes, ma'am. And especially locally. Yes, we're able to work in a much wider area. However, 4042 area, Clayton as a whole, just being here for each other. That's really why we are so passionate about this area. And that's why we try to meet the needs, and especially serving as the de facto post office in the 4042 area.
Yeah, I love that you brought that up because there really is no post office out that way. And there's no office supply store either. When you say printing, tell us a little bit more about that. What do you do?
Yes, ma'am. So first, as a post office, we are able to ship with all the carriers. So we can do FedEx, UPS, DHL, as well as the post office. And I'm able to shop around for the best rate. Something interesting, my wife and I actually got invited to Memphis because of the volume of FedEx we were shipping. And a lot of times I can do FedEx just as competitive, if not cheaper, than even the post office. And that's
I'm going to just share, yeah. I'm waiting for a package from the post office for a closing. I don't understand why they used USPS and not overnight FedEx. But then we had this big debacle on the highway where mail was scattered everywhere. And so they're thinking it was maybe in one of those. But, sometimes I think people go towards the post office or UPS because they think FedEx is going to be so much more. But to have a support in the community like yourself that will actually take packages and check the different rates from the different carriers, that's really a nice service that you offer.
As well as the relationships. I have an ultra strong relationship with my local postmaster, as well as because we were invited to Memphis. I know a lot of the executives at FedEx, and I'm able to, kind of leverage the relationships that I have on that level in order to supply more to the customers. And that's the important part. It's like I said, it's just relationships. With the printing that we're doing, we are doing both wide format as well as the small copies and prints. They're all treated the same. We've recently started doing wide format printing, so we can do banners, yard signs, poster, photo papers, posters, and that's actually really taken off. We've only been doing that for about 2 or 3 weeks. And using that just gives me another opportunity to give back to the community. So somebody's local got an event coming up. Hey, can I get a sign made for an event tomorrow? Sure. I mean, I'll stay open to help meet the needs. I'll stay open late.
So
I'll have people there.
Do you take that poster and put it on a foam board?
Yes, ma'am, I can do that.
So, and that happened last year, a true story, where I needed something like that done. Not easy to do. The poster, didn't make it from one event to the next, and we had the big Harvest Fest going on, and I needed that poster done. And so to know that you have that service, I could have called on you because I was out there, buying the foam board, buying the spray mount, and
Yes, ma'am.
trying to mount this whole thing, and could have just called you, and it would have all been taken care of.
I like to think that closing time is mostly a suggestion. As long as, yes, work-life balance is ultra important. However, if somebody needs something, I don't mind staying late to make it happen. If this in my capabilities in order to help you meet what you have to meet, then we're going to do it. And the other big advantage that Bulldog Express has is customer service. Myself, my family, and all the employees really believe in meeting those needs and solving those problems. So that's what you get. When you get in, you get me. You get me to help and do whatever I can to fix whatever issue you're having.
Awesome. So Kevin, can you tell everybody, why are you crazy for Clayton?
You have to love your neighbor. You have to support those around you. If you don't, then I'm a believer in karma. But you have to support and look after everybody that you can. If you have the ability to help, you need to help. A lot of us are very fortunate to have really good careers. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people who don't. And they are even local. Don't think that all these problems exist in Raleigh or exist around us. Nothing's here going on. It's important to use your talents, your skills in order to look after those around us. And especially the way Clayton's growing. Where else around here are you going to find even land to be building stuff?
Well, we can help you with that at Hometown
you can get that, but the problem is so many places, such as Garner, such as Raleigh, it's all developed. So Clayton is kind of becoming the de facto area for people to go to.
It is.
And we have great schools. My kids go to school right here. We have great schools. We have a very affordable tax rate to live here. And we have the local small businesses who can support any needs you have. You can find in Clayton or within 10 minutes of Clayton. And realizing that gives us the ability to care for others. There's a need, it's available. Open your eyes, it's here. Yes, we can turn blind eyes to things going around, but it's so important to care for your neighbors. And that's what we try to achieve.
Yeah, I love that. All right, well, thanks for being here, sharing a
Thank
little
you.
bit. Check out Kevin out at Bulldog Express on 4042. I will share the links and his information so you can take a ride out there and see what kind of services up close and personal. So again, I'm Michele Molinaro with Hometown Realty, where we don't just love where we live, we're crazy for Clayton.
Thank you.